Hey, hey people, what is up? Welcome to another round of Yakuza Like a Dragon. Time to build a baking empire, start end a gang war, avenge a missing brother. I'm not sure. Any and all of those are going to happen on this very stream.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Aaron? And welcome to Eight-Headed Boy and Fisticuff Jones and all Hamako-san. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How'd he look? He had a whole bunch of his boys with him. That works. Oh, that's kind of ominous. Well,
hey.
Let's see. Alright, we won't go to her shop.
Okay.
Even though she literally just told us to go away. We don't follow directions.
Hey!
It's not really how we do things. Oh wow, that's like the next story thing, actually. Whoop, sorry. Your party members just are so, like, inclined to stand exactly where you need to be. That's right. I'm blaming it on them all of the times I've run into them. And I feel like it was night for a long time. I'm enjoying the city in the daytime. Oh, I'll finally actually be able to summon Omelette. I haven't actually summoned Omelette since I got her. Omelette the chicken, because she doesn't work nights. My chicken summon doesn't work nights. See, those are the kind of sentences I didn't think I would be saying. And yet they make sense in context. Hey, Manly Fish Bro, what is up? Welcome. How's your Saturday treating you? Okay. 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 I keep hitting the raw. I've been playing Control. I've actually been playing Xbox all day. Because I was playing Control earlier, which is very good and very spooky. I do keep getting scared when I play it. I actually didn't realize it's kind of a scary game. Oh, I can go down. This is a place I think I can go down and do some leveling. If I decide I need such a thing. Oh, these guys are like way higher level than the last people were. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do the omelet summon. If I have enough money. I also like spend all my money. I'm like exceptionally bad with money in this game. Yes, omelet. Oh, she's free the first time. Indulge in fresh delights. Party's MP or HP. Oh, she's a healer. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna use her until I actually need her. That might be, you know, depending on how much she actually costs, that might be a good deal. I'm not sure. Whoops. That was my fault. that one was on me.
You're gonna get stomped.
Yeah. But yeah, Control is on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, it's definitely worth a download. It's like a telekinesis simulator plus a whole lot of other things. It's really stylish, really cool. And again, spooky. Much spookier than I thought. That's what I should have done on the Halloween stream instead of Night Trap. Hey, I got 100 Sujimon to turn into the Sujimon professor.
I'm up. You're in it now.
And I very much appreciate that I want to be the very best achievement that just got me. Exploring writing communities on Insta. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I know people do. I know there's like poetry and maybe some fiction writing. Well, that sounds cool. Are you doing writing yourself, or are you just checking out what's on there? Hey, Maizai, what is up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, I keep going to first person mode because I'm pushing the L stick. Because again, I was just playing Control, and when I try and switch between different games, I think this is most people. I get get a little confused.
Senile old bitch. Do you want your bar destroyed?
Excuse you.
You boys do what you gotta do.
Hey, Pyralis,
Listen,
welcome,
Granny.
welcome.
I don't gotta do anything. It don't benefit me at all to wreck your place. So why don't you just tell me what I want to know? Where's Kasuga? Folks said you would know.
If everyone told you to jump off a cliff, would you?
You should jump off a cliff, crusty old hag.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oops. Sorry.
That
I
was
didn't mean to hit
very
someone.
rude.
It's been a while since I punched a woman.
Oh no. Well now we're gonna have to wreck these guys for sure.
So, do you feel like talking yet, Grandma?
Dang, not cool. Not cool.
Give it another swing. And this time, try to have better aim. Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. Yeah! This is what we're talking about.
Kasuga, you
Doing
decided
poetry.
to show up.
You won a micro poem contest the other day. That's
Why are
really
you
cool.
here?
That's awesome.
I'm the
Congrats.
kind of guy who does whatever I'm told not to do.
That's right. That's me. This dude gonna die. Yeah, this dude gonna die for sure now.
You okay, Hamako-san?
You can't just punch Hamako-san in
Don't
the face and
I was
live.
trying to protect you guys or anything. It wasn't like that.
Oh, sure. You just didn't approve of these guys' bad manners, right? You're too classy a lady.
So classy.
Yep. They just weren't up to my standards.
Y'all know how I feel about Hamako
Will
and
you
her
let us
pants and
hear
her
it from
jacket.
her, though?
Yeah. I think you've got it.
Here, stop right there!
Out of the way, you shit.
Are you already back in the chairman's good graces, Totsuka?
Oh, this guy's
I
the
don't care what
worst.
he thinks of me anymore. I'm done with the old man.
You are?
Yeah, because the stupid Ichinsho standoff was a fucking scam.
Oh
Our
no.
bosses forced us to sit on our asses no matter what happened. Meanwhile, they raked in the cash.
Everyone else has figured out what's going
Who
on.
told you that?
Bleach Japan. They've been spreading
Oh
the word.
dang!
We're not gonna be a goddamn joke
It didn't occur to me
anymore.
that Bleach Japan was
Hell,
going to tell everyone
Chairman's acting like Laomon never even shot
all
up
of the
our
plans.
Our captain left to raid Zhao's men, and now he's a guest in Zhao's restaurant.
It's all
Uh-oh.
bullshit, and we're not taking it anymore. My boys here agree with me. We're all together on this. You can't stop us, Kasuga. Even our brothers at HQ are ready to tear down Hoshino.
Let me get this straight. You become top dog, and the first thing you want to do with that power is come after me?
Yeah, that's weird.
Sure. Come after you, tear you limb from limb, dump the pieces in the bay.
Let's say you actually managed
I don't
to pull that
think I care about you as much as you
I
care
take
about
control
me.
of the counter
I gotta be
route,
honest.
Along with this entire fucking town.
Kind of forgot about you, dude. People would be like, yeah, Bleach Japan, that's a credible source. Yeah, none of this occurred to me, actually. Alright.
You're gonna get stomped.
I know, Bleach Japan. Always there bothering us.
Here I
But yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. You won your poetry contest. Was that, where was that? Was that on Instagram or? Okay.
I'm not that yet.
Oof, that was not good. Let's do a little... I guess we don't know if we're gonna get an HP or an MP restore, but we gotta know. I gotta see this. I'm dying to see it. I've just been waiting for it to be daytime.
Summon you.
So I can see this. Oh, there she is. Our financially excellent chicken. She is my top employee. It's omelet. Ooh. Wow, that's a delicate catch. We haven't done enough eating during battle. Wow, that was very, very good. That's honestly better than I thought it was going to be, and I had pretty high expectations. Oof, these guys have a ton of HP. There we go. Some of them at least. Man, they all are. They're dealing a lot of damage too. Jeez. Yeah, healing pound mate. It said it's random. She can heal HP or MP, which is cool. It's, you know, I think you got to use it probably during times when you're low on both. Yeah, pound mates aren't just for pounding, they're also for laying eggs. Exactly what you needed. Yeah, we need some egg puns up in here. That's cool, yeah, a page that throws out prompts and features people. Yeah, I've never really seen any of that on Instagram, but yeah, it's cool.
Don't get cocky.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal myself. Heal myself.
I'm ready. I'm not backing down.
But yeah, pound mates, they serve all purposes. I mean, Omelet is my employee, but I guess she does contract work with pound mates also. I feel like I should get a discount on her. I wanted to see the chicken fight someone. I mean, we have a crawfish that does attack people. If you want to see animals attack people. I feel like I do need more pound mates though. I don't know how I can get more.
Right. I'm ready now.
Maybe we can unlock a territorial rooster as a pound mate.
Huh?
I met someone yesterday that bought a bunch of chickens, like when lockdown started. Like he had never had chickens before, and just like looked on the internet like, how do you get chickens? And ended up ordering like 50 eggs and incubating them. I don't know why so many, but he has a ton of chickens now and did not have any chickens whatsoever at the beginning of 2020. Which is a twist. It's a weird route to take, but I respect it. Hey, Big Dingy, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
You are no Yakuza leader. Go play king of the playground at some park. If Hamako-san ever tells me you showed your sorry-ass face around here, I'll roll
Still
you
can't
into
believe
a
he
bamboo
punched her
mat
in the
and toss
face.
you in the river. That's a promise. We clear? We're clear.
See, he brings that energy when it's needed. Nod of approval. I need a gif of that nod she just did. I would have used that.
Hello?
So insulting. I'm gonna go take this phone call now.
I'll make this quick.
Okay.
We underestimated Bleach Japan big time. Turns out the Omi Alliance is behind them. From the start, their plan
Anyone
was to
old enough
take
to
out
remember the
Bleach.
show When Animals Attack?
Palma was just using you to get that.
I don't know that show. Oh,
I was thinking the
Pyralis, you
same
do.
thing.
What?
Is it exactly what it sounds like? Is it about when animals
Here
attack?
I thought I was finally gonna get a thanks out of you.
Someday.
Maybe I shouldn't bother telling you the other stuff.
No, tell me.
Do it just in case, you know?
As we speak, Bleach Japan protesters are marching to Komiju. About 1,000 of them.
What?
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, they aren't civilians. They're only soldiers.
Oh, man.
It's a Yakuza invasion disguised as a political protest. Fucking cowards.
Seriously?
They're gonna try and get at the counterfeiting machine. I just know it. The Great Wall's strength depends on that thing.
Oh no, we did underestimate Bleach Japan.
They're just the muscle. The orders come from Bleach Japan. Bleach Japan knows all about the counterfeiting.
They just seem so whiny. You don't think they're going to be effective.
Yeah, but that's where you come in. Assuming you still want to let.
Is that the one where animals attack, but it's all on 90s Sony Handycams?
Why not your guys?
I wish I could use my guys, but there's sort of a coup going on.
What?
Mabuchi's been whipping all the boys into a frenzy. They ain't happy the counterfeiting was kept secret.
And what? Now it's full-on mutiny?
Yeah. He's out there saying the EG3 boss.
How old is When Animals Attack? It's like a disturbing America's Funniest Home Videos. I have to look this up on YouTube after.
Getting a knife in the back are pretty high right now. And so are Chairman Hoshi.
Oh no, we have to help.
So yeah, I'm not gonna send away what few loyal guys I got left.
I get it.
So can you help? Don't make me beg.
You begging me might be interesting.
Look, help us now and the EG3 will forget all about the number.
Oh.
Really? Do I have your word on that?
That would be very convenient for us.
They'll come around.
The Namba business is our entire issue right now.
But I still feel like I'm getting the raw end of it.
As long as you're taking it. Ah, shit, I'm out of time for chit-chat. But let me tell you one more thing. The guy giving these orders to Bleach Japan. It's the director, Ogasawara.
He hung up. He asked us to go.
No one looked to watch When Animals Attack. It was just on and nothing else was on TV. I feel like there were a lot of shows like that.
The hook, right?
It's like I'm not choosing to watch this.
Did you also hear that Ogasawara's behind the whole thing?
So I guess we'll be paying him a visit too.
Definitely. I've got a lot of questions for our pal Kume.
You know, sometimes you just want those things that are kind of on in the background. You don't have to pay a ton of attention to. Sometimes Twitch is probably like that. I'm not offended. Let's see. I mean, I hope that the trials of Ichi and his friends are compelling to all. Okay, you know what I'm gonna actually do though, is I think I'm gonna turn in that Suji Dex. It's actually a little easier than I thought it would be to, I guess it's not an arcade one, to actually keep going with the story, just because like things really keep happening that kind of move the story along. Like I thought this would be much more of like a kind of distraction. You know, you end up doing a million side quests. Let's see, Yoon's Foods. Where's the Suji Dex place? Let's see. These are all food places. There's some I haven't. Let's see. This is not it. Survive, vocational school, mahjong. Huh. Oh man, I've never been to the darts place or the cabaret. There's just a ton of places I haven't been to before. Although actually, I should probably check on my business, which is right here. You know, I've actually been close to it so many times. I keep trying to run with the L stick. That's what happens when you switch games. Go to commercial break before you learn whether or not real people were killed in a huge accident. World's scariest police chases. Oh no. That sounds quite perturbing. Clickbait before there was clickbait.
I'm not that Here we go.
Fox would air those shows when their awful sitcoms would get canceled. World's Dumbest Criminals. There's gotta be some compilation of like, we're talking these are like 90 shows, right? I assume. There's gotta be some compilation of all of these terrible shows. Someone find a YouTube like master cut of some of the best moments from these shows that nobody has ever watched deliberately.
Right.
You're in it now.
Full hour of Cops. Well, there's that other show, like a modern show, right? With like police stuff. I forget what it's called. I had never heard of it before. And then I read somewhere it was super popular. I'm like, what is this?
You're gonna get
Gotta do something.
One of those I don't understand the world things. You know, yeah, I don't know if y'all ever have that kind of thing where it's like, I just don't get the world.
You're gonna be in a world.
I thought I knew what people were watching or playing or listening to, but I clearly don't. Once Cops was in mini marathon form, I knew the network was not long for this world. Original Court TV and also G4 TV. Oh my gosh, G4. My gosh. I remember my dad watching Cops. That's the thing I know about Cops.
Right.
Cops is like peak dad show. Not to insult any dads in chat, but it's a dad show. I think we can all agree. Yeah, I only have 3 party members, so Namba, I don't remember the last thing you saw, but Namba, we found out he was actually not who he said he was. He got captured, he escaped, and now we're trying to find him. I mean, actually, we just found him, but he was like, I gotta go do my thing. So he's not in our party right now. It's kind of a bummer. Man, I'm not getting any of these guards.
I'm not backing down.
But yeah, I've been at 3 party members for honestly a lot longer than I thought I would. Like, I thought he would be gone for like 5 minutes, but he's actually been out of my party for quite a while.
I got this.
My Cops was a half-hour show. Fox never aired less than a full hour. Don't heal. That's not okay. You know what?
Come on now.
You're gonna get stomped. Ready now.
Oh, that did nothing. Should have healed. Should have healed us instead. Oh my gosh. Don't summon anyone.
I'm not backing down.
I did not realize that was how he was healing everyone.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
That's pretty good.
Here we go.
I got this.
Check this out. Give it your all, everyone. This ought to help.
Appreciate it. I'm up.
But yeah, having one less party member, you really feel it. I will say it's a lot tougher. Unrelated, Dunkin' Donuts has the seasonal sugar plum macchiato, and it's freaking delicious. Man, we were talking about donuts. I don't think you were on the stream, Pyralis. We talked about donuts for like 10 straight minutes the other day. But yes, I've heard the Dunkin' Donuts coffee is actually better than you would expect. There we go. All right, let's let's go see Omelet. That's what I call going to work. Going to see Omelet. Hey, Omelet, you really helped me out, girl. Really helped me out there, friend.
Kasuga-san.
Their first shareholder meeting. Uh-oh. The meet and greet with the shareholders. We have shareholders? Is it just that one dude that invested in us? I have to deal with the shareholders. Okay, it's more akin to quelling their anger. Our company still has a long way to go, so of course shareholders are always angry in one way or another. Got donuts from the supermarket bakery and it's superior. Really? Really? Go home angry, they'll start foregoing their shares and the value of the company will drop considerably. And if share price ranking goes to shit, oops, I usually don't do a cuss on the channel. It'll be harder to fulfill the promise to Nick. That's what you're saying. Meet and greet, but it doesn't sound fun at all. So what are we gonna do to make him less angry? I haven't done any more of this since I unlocked it. No, I only ran like the first business thing. Okay, if it doesn't work, try apologizing from the bottom of your heart. Groveling might be a good way to go too. I've done it a few times and it's proved most effective. Airy, a little worried about you, girl. That's rough, buddy. You won't be by yourself. You choose up to 4 employees to join you. Oh, okay. Each employee has a different level of persuasive ability along with a specific field of expertise. Oh my gosh. It's better to bring employees with higher positions and motivation to shareholder meetings. They tend to be much more persuasive. Wow. All right.
Yes.
I like how Ichi is equally excited to do this as he is to do, like, anything that he ever does. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Oh, these are all the people that I was like, sure, come apply. Let's see. Without any dreams or passions of his own, this youth is just living life by the numbers. Former restaurateur. Student who used to be a waitress, she's constantly in a panic. A housewife with a plethora of part-time experience. A somewhat passionate man with a somewhat important job at a somewhat large company. He has somewhat of a desire to change for the better. Is this guy the same cost as everyone else? Because... oh, this guy's... oh, this guy's more expensive, but he has way more experience. Have to have experience to get experience. It's rough. Okay. I'm gonna bring... Omelet. I'm gonna bring... let's see. Oh, can I promote Omelet? Ooh. Okay. She's a part-time employee. I guess I can...
I think you're husband material.
Oh, she's good. Let's... Charisma rating is big time important. I'd imagine so. Okay. So now I have to go to... my shareholder meeting. Can I run? No, they're all kind of doing what I want them to do. Man, see, this is why I haven't been back to this. Because I honestly don't, like, super understand it. Okay, I guess let's go to the shareholder meeting. Oh my goodness, preparing for shareholder meetings. We have an approval rating, a net worth. Like, this is just a lot. Okay. Okay. This is the crew. Whoops. How do I confirm these as the people? I want to confirm them. Confirm! Confirm! Is this not where I need to be? Select team. What on earth? Oh, do I only get 3 people? Is that the problem? See, I'm super confused.
Let me at him.
These are all the people I have. The minigame is the straw that made me buy Yakuza as a whole. Oh, was it really? Yeah, this is just a whole different game within the game. Man, I super don't understand how to, like... Is it not time for the shareholder meeting? Oh, this is preparing. Okay. Then I have to actually go to the shareholder meeting. All right, I got my best and brightest here, aka my only employees. A real-time Q&A battle. A real-time Q&A battle to quell angry shareholders by answering their onslaught of questions. Do all you can to unleash your employees' counter-arguments against the shareholders' critique, keeping them happy and most importantly quiet. Woof. Okay, this is a lot. A financial report will be released. Your standing will depend on how well you've done. Progress of battle. This is a lot, people. This is a lot of pages of things. Your employees will have the chance to attack by refuting the shareholders' opinions. Okay. Your employees will take damage. Reducing a shareholder spirit to 0 will leave them fully convinced the company is in good hands. So we have to break their spirit to get them to believe in our company. Employees, if an employee's spirit reaches 0, they'll be removed. Win conditions. Convince all shareholders in the given time. Have an approval rating of 50%. Do not lose all your employees. This is, I'm sweating this, man. I'm gonna keep drinking water. I don't know if I'm ready for what this is. Super into this game from watching you play, but then we got to the business management thing and I was like, I need it. I'm glad this is the one that, this is the thing that's sold to you. Okay, skills can range from level 1 to level 3. Okay. Refute a shareholder's critique through your employees' counter-arguments. I just gotta do this because this is a lot of text and I don't
with the financial report.
Totally. It's like once I see it, I think it'll make more sense. Like most things in games.
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
Okay, I was good at managing employees, I guess.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. If you have any questions...
Oh. What is happening?
If you have any questions, this is the time to act.
Oh, so I'm supposed to be choosing people strategically. So Alma just clucks at them.
If you have any questions, this is the time to act.
I don't know like why I would choose. I probably need to choose somebody with higher persuasiveness than the person. This is our brand new employee. Let's see.
If you have any questions, this is the time to act.
I mean,
Respect your elders.
respect your elders.
Please raise your hand.
Oh, he locked onto her. Okay. Oh no!
If you have any questions...
Oh, I have skills. Okay, we can say, give them a lighthearted apology, give them a heartfelt apology, throw yourself to the floor and apologize with every fiber of your being.
My partners and shareholders, please accept my most humble apology.
If you have any questions...
We've never been better. Come on, come on, come on, yes!
That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
Hey, that went well!
This calls for a celebration! Everybody, thank you!
The way Ichi is like just pounding with that hammer and everyone else is just like, boop. There's something very real about that.
Shares are skyrocketing.
Oh my gosh, our share prices went way up.
Let's keep it up.
Whoops. Ooh, we're going up, we're going up.
Our ranking went up.
I hope you learned something. I learned that throwing yourself to the floor to grovel is very effective. Oh, I won the next executive reward. I got 60,000 business bucks. Okay, well that went pretty well. That went pretty well, I think. Great work today, I'll say. Shareholder meetings are tough, it's true. Today's meeting was just the beginning. Oh, okay. I mean, that was a huge level up. Think of a shareholder meeting like a sporting event. Just do as you would prepare for a... just as you would do all you can to prepare for a big game. It's best to run the business while always anticipating upcoming shareholder meetings. Strong, ready for anything business, but one that won't anger the shareholders.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I don't know who those people were or why there are shareholders. I don't know where they came from. Yeah, Omelet's just hanging out in the room at all times. Omelet's the MVP of this game, I have to be honest. Of the business and of
Let's get down to business.
and of the battles. Okay, let's see. Let's manage our employees a little bit. You can do bonuses, do job training. I mean, I think I still have a pretty good balance of all the different things. Let's see, a boardroom.
We got a job to do.
Okay, let's go ahead and run the business. The employees are very motivated.
That's not right.
That led to shrinkage, that's not good. Fame investing big money in your business. Obsessed with the business minigame. Yeah, I feel like Fisticuff, this would be your favorite part of this whole game.
Pretty lucky.
Yeah. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're slowly getting out of the red. Oh, I can actually, I'm realizing now I can speed this up.
Too hard on an old lady.
Here's what the business did. These results are kind of underwhelming.
Oh, that seemed not great. Oh no! That was actively quite bad.
Dropped.
Our ranking dropped.
Uh-oh. Man, I'm running this business into the ground. A proposal for an investment opportunity. An investment proposal from some weird dude, from some shady dude. I don't think I need that. Commercial time slot available this period. Ooh! Commercial, we don't have the money for that. Some candidates looking to work here. I don't think he's better than anyone we have in the... kind of lined up. Okay, so I guess what I need to do is manage them on the properties. I mean, all the little product, service, and notability, they're all, like... I seem to have those things balanced. Oh, dang, I don't, see, this is like the reason I haven't gone back to it, though, is I don't get why that happened. Can I get more properties going? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I can. And I have the capital for it. Okay, let's see. An old bar in a remote location. An old factory that's been around since pre-war Japan. A camera shop. This one has good customer traffic. A low rate. This one seems pretty good. Oh, so they all have different needs. So this one needs notability. This one needs a lot of service. Okay, 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 okay. Hey, what the heck, Nightbot? Nightbot was being so aggro with people in chat and now is not eliminating the spam. Okay. Okay. So I guess I need to assign more people to these places. I guess this guy can work here. But then we need more service. So we gotta go get someone with good service. Do I have to have 3 employees at every place? Oh gosh, no one has good service. Maybe I should not have a... Darn it, maybe I should not have a... Okay, yeah. Honda seems legit. Dang, still not there though. Could I replace, could I shuffle this around? It doesn't help me that much. Do I need to upgrade? What happens when I upgrade things? Necessary expenses. Oh! If I upgrade, things will get better. Maybe I can do this. Is that too much money? Eh. People, I might be running this business into the ground. I have to be honest.
I'll give it my best.
How is it still in the red? Okay, okay, but look, both places are profitable now. Okay, so I need another, I think I need another employee that can bring us a little bit of that product. Oh, wow, this guy. Hero Tune. Hero, wow. Hero, oh, oh. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, nope, they're back in the red. Why are they back in the red? Does it matter who the leader is? Do I have too many people working here? Is that why? What on earth? Like, this place is good. This place is going really well. I don't know what's wrong with... what's wrong with our initial shop? Invest in product development? Will that help me? Notability? You might have too much in the way of expenses. But the only way I could cut expenses is by getting rid of someone. So it's profitable, but there's not, the product is too low now. Should I invest more? As long as the overall company is in the green, you can afford to lose some on the original storefront. Yeah, that's a good point. We gotta maintain our standards here. Okay, so they're good. I guess I could get another property. Am I expanding too quickly? Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna run it.
We got a job to do.
Okay, so I see what you're saying now. It does tell you the projected results initially. All right, we got some motivated employees.
Pretty lucky.
Woohoo!
Pretty lucky.
Okay, that was good. We did it!
We hit target profit.
Actual profit.
Numbers are going up.
Yeah. Net gains. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I feel pretty good about the progress we've made. See, I just have to remember that I also am the CEO of this company. I haven't gone back to it because I did kind of just forget that that was even a thing. That was possible. Okay, we're gonna go back into our missions, or into our locations. And where is the Sujidex place? That's what I don't remember. Let's see. The arcade, cabaret, Conquest. Don't know what this is. Shogi, survive. Mahjong, a lot of mahjong. A lot of mahjong. Where do I go to turn that in? Or I think that's actually a quest. Let's see if we can do it from the quest menu. Oh man, I totally... Sujimon Sensei. Yeah, he wants me to go to the Sujidex place, but I don't remember... I don't remember where that is. Will it tell me on my Sujidex app? No. Part-time hero. Oh, I can view my management from the screen. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if I run into it, I'll go back to it. Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess in that case, oh, you know what I want to do is I want to go to the pawn shop because I have way too much stuff. I'm telling you, I am pressing all the things I would press in Control. I clearly can't switch back and forth between games because this is what happens. I forget all of the controls. Okay, Cafe Brave. Don't think I need to go there. Let's go to the pawn shop. Which is down this way. What other games you're playing? So I was talking about it at the beginning of stream, but I'm playing Control. And I was playing it all day today, so it's like I literally stopped playing it to start streaming this. Which is a good Saturday, I think, by definition. But, you know, as a result, like, my muscle memory is still very much just trying to do all the things I was doing in that game. So, you know, things like opening maps, just a problem now. Actually, that's a good question. What games are everyone, no regard for safety? Young man, you need to be careful. Skater boy. I didn't realize his name was Skater B-O-I. Yeah, anyone playing anything good these days? I mean, I know a number of you have started playing this game. Which makes me very happy that I could inspire anybody to play this ridiculous game. You know, I'm not mad about it. Some of these guys make some sound effects. But yeah, what's everyone playing these days? Replayed Untitled Goose Game after 1.5 years. I beat it within an hour because once you know the solutions, you never forget the solutions. I mean, that's a good one. Untitled Goose Game. Don't snooze on it. It's really fun. I am very pro Untitled Goose Game.
This ought to help.
Appreciate it. I'm up.
I'm not backing down.
I could see remembering how to solve all the puzzles, though. It not being the most replayable game. Is anyone playing Cyberpunk? There's the question.
I'm ready now.
I didn't check I didn't really see what people were streaming today, but I assume everyone else on Twitch is probably playing Cyberpunk right now. One or two haven't played it yet. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know why. I'm just not
I'm up.
It's one of those that once it's cheaper, maybe I would try it. The next gen update officially comes out, yeah. Foamy Invasion. Clever of them to blend in. Ooh, let's do a little bit of eating some canned corned beef. Maybe some kimchi. Oh, actually. We're gonna go this way. I never went back to do more canned quests. Maybe I should. Let me see. Where's the... Oh, it's this way. No. Pseudo trash. Oh no.
You're gonna be in the world. This ought to help.
Cyberpunk is peak $30 Game of the Year edition. It's a lot of games like that for me. Trying to play it on base model consoles. Yeah, I've heard it's having some run issues, which is too bad. Although I feel like they're already unleashing patches like crazy. Let's see, started, I need to get into Red Lantern more, a Switch indie game where you're starting a sled dog team and running the Iditarod. That's a very you can pet the dog game, which I think are the only games worth playing. Just kidding, not really kidding though.
Cool.
Gonna be a lot of DLC. Yeah, I could totally see that. A brutal diss. Oh no.
Right. I'm ready now.
I'm up.
That one Kappa statue, that's the only Kappa statue I found. I don't know where the other ones I'm supposed to find are. Started Outer Worlds and have been a real murder hobo, wandering from civilization to civilization, taking out the leadership. Remember when Outer Worlds and Outer Wilds came out at the same time? That was extremely confusing. I'm sure neither of them were thrilled about the similar titles. Very different games, but very confusing titles.
I'm ready.
Cool. Take your best shot.
Although I will say Outer Worlds was so cool, or Outer Wilds was very cool. That's the one I tried. And it made me very, very motion sick. Very quickly, so I was pretty disappointed that I wasn't actually able to play it.
I'm not backing down.
Let's go.
If you take the day off work to play a game, I'm gonna say you're pretty primed to think it's gonna be good. Like, unless something is seriously wrong with it, I feel like you're gonna be a lot more inclined to be like, yeah, this game is great. There need to be better accessibility features for motion sickness. There really do. Oh my gosh, you just ran over her on the ground. So one of the reasons I I actually started playing so many JRPGs and turn-based games when I was younger is because of my motion sickness. So generally, like, games have gotten a lot better at that. Like, most modern games don't tend to make me motion sick as much. Like, I actually bring up Outer Wilds just because it's kind of one of the few games in recent memory that I actually couldn't play because it made me motion sick. But, you know, back in the day, before really 3D games had figured out cameras, a lot of games would make me motion sick. And so that's one of the reasons I started playing RPGs and JRPGs and turn-based games, just because the angle doesn't change, and so they were games that never made me motion sick.
I'm ready now.
So it kind of shaped my preferences in a way, which is interesting to think about. But yeah, in modern games, I'm kind of like, if a game makes me motion sick, I'm like, come on, give me, like, you need to have, like, field of view options, like, give me more options to try and like, turning head bobbing off, like, things that kind of help to mitigate it. Like, when a game doesn't have that now, it's kind of, I'm kind of like, you could put that in. You could put that in there. Big Dingy switched to RPGs. From getting sick too, FPS games make you really motion sick. Yeah, FPS games are actually the ones that tend to, like, I think that's one of the reasons I never really got into FPSs, is just because of the motion sickness tends to be quite bad, like probably worse than any other genre. Yeah, the FOV options and stuff, right? Which you're playing on, if you're playing on PC, can really help with that kind of thing. And, you know, consoles have kind of started to catch up to that, but, and, you know, I'm primarily a console gamer, so I don't usually trash. I don't usually have those options. Got sick in Final Fantasy VII Remake, had to buy a Dramamine because playing that was non-negotiable. Oh, dang! That sucks. And then Eight-Headed Boy, the head bob in first-person view started to make me want to puke. Oh, Minecraft. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I actually didn't get sick from Minecraft, but again, it's so arbitrary, right? Like, I don't know why some things have made me sick and other things haven't. You know, I have no idea why that is. Well, which one is not equipped? Sort them by equipped, please. A whole Minecraft server with all kinds of mods and stuff. I started playing Minecraft again. I think I mentioned this on stream for the first time in quite a long time. And I kind of forgot how good it is. But yeah, fortunately that one didn't make me sick. Had one mod that just laid down roads everywhere I walk based on the design I chose. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. All my houses, and I always play on survival mode of Minecraft, and all my houses and stuff are always so janky. Like, I look at what people do, but like all my houses are always very practical. Like, I'll throw up some decorations maybe, but like they always are just like, this started as a house I needed to survive in, and then they just end up with like really crazy designs from there. Let's see, steel hammer, I don't think I need. Yeah, Minecraft Dungeons is really, really fun. Minecraft Dungeons is like a super straightforward, kind of, multiplayer game. Anti-corrosion box cutter. I don't even know what jobs these could possibly be for. Crowbar. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. I don't think he's ever going back to this class. Oh my gosh, I spent so much money on this. That makes me sad. That's okay. Fortune dice, flame amulets. No one can equip this, but I'm gonna hang on to it, I think. Oh wait, everyone can equip this. Interesting. I'll keep this. Boxing shoes. I haven't sold stuff in so long. I have like so much crap right now. Sunk cost. Yeah, you're right. That is a sunk cost. I need to just sell things and not feel bad about it. have a lot of stuff that I should equip instead of some of the crappy stuff I have equipped right now. I'm probably selling things that are like essential for Namba right now and I just don't realize. Like, how much would that surprise me? Yeah, I'm gonna have him have this instead. This doesn't even do anything. Oh, it increases HP by 20. Actually, he could have some chainmail also. Oh my gosh, my tank didn't have the best defensive gear. What kind of life am I living? Impressed by how easy it was to get into, but there's a small level of gear building. Oh, in Minecraft Dungeons. Yeah, it's like a really like simplified version of like item management and equipping things and stats. And by simplified, I mean that in a positive way. Like it kind of just has like the fun parts without some of the what I'll call more hassly parts. Okay, we got that, we got that, we got this. Work overalls, we don't need. This is equipped, equipped, equipped. I kind of wish it would filter by things that are not equipped, but... okay. I'm not gonna sell these materials because I don't really know what I'm gonna do with them. Okay, sweet. Diablo light. Oh, Minecraft Dungeons. Yeah, that's a pretty good description. Okay, what could I possibly want to buy from this guy? Nothing, I guess. Some CDs. I don't know what I do with the CDs. I don't remember what those are for. Enjoyed farming for loot. I mean, farming for loot, it's always fun, right? It's always a good, I think, always kind of a good game mechanic. If you're into that kind of thing. Okay. Okay. Next, we're gonna go to... See, I'm taking Bleach Japan seriously now. I'm like, I gotta go to all these things before, before we get to, the next thing. Romance Workshop, Papo's. Let's see. I guess I can go to, maybe I should get some more food or something. I actually kind of don't even know what I need. So maybe I should just go to the next story thing. Ooh, there's treasure on the ground over there. Remind me. Remind me to pick that up.
Come on now. You're gonna be in a world of
Dancing fool.
Here we go.
Shady minister. Are they like in a cult? I don't totally get what these people are supposed to be. Reminder. Treasure on the ground over there. Thanks. Actually, that is. I don't know why I said that sarcastically. That is useful because I'm gonna look over and see it.
Right.
Can you stop calling backup, please?
Try this on the side. Here I go.
It's probably just gonna be like 1 yen.
Let's go.
I'm hyping up this treasure so much. It's gonna be nothing.
Cool.
Here we go.
Look at me go.
Oh, it's a crest. I forgot why I was getting crests, but... Hey, what's your deal, kid? Friendly elementary schooler. I've heard. I'm realizing he's the one that told me to take pictures of them, which I have not been doing. I have not been doing that. Sorry, child. Let's see. I don't want to fight you people. I got stuff to do. Nope.
You're going down.
Nope.
You're gonna be in a world of
Check this out.
Their animation is cracking me up, though, I have to say.
You're gonna get
Yeah, they're mid-battle dance moves.
Here we go. I'm ready now.
Oh, so anyway, the guy with the chickens. I totally forgot. I had a thing with the guy with the chickens. So anyway, so this guy ends up with like, I think like 40 chickens, because not all the eggs hatch. And, you know, then he says you get a bunch of roosters, and you don't want the roosters, because you can only have like so many of them. So they gave away a bunch of the roosters. Still had like 7 roosters though. But, you know, he was like, oh, it's so crazy to have an egg, and you can, it's like I can incubate this egg, or I can eat this egg. Like I can make more chickens or not with each egg, which I don't think I realized that like eggs we eat are fertilized eggs. Like, are they always? I don't know.
I'm up.
Because I thought chickens just kind of like laid eggs, regardless. Now this is sounding like something from the, the animal sciences quiz that I took last time. Are chicken eggs fertilized? Am I going the right way? I'm totally not going the right way. Am I? Where am I trying to go? This way. These new enemies. Yeah, they seem to be. The hollow followers. These are all new. I don't know if it's because... So I got 100 people on my Suji decks. Ooh, let's see if we can get some MP back. Oh, she's 60,000. Nope, sorry. Sorry, Omelet. That's a lot of money that I do not have. Or that, rather than I'm saving for other things. Gosh, I need some more MP recovery stuff. That's what I'm learning. 8 MP, it's nothing. I'll just hit them. Yeah, so I think I might have unlocked some new enemy types. Don't want to think about whether you're eating fertilized eggs.
For fuck's sake.
Right.
Get alive.
I'm ready now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Whoops. The archvagrants. Man, the enemies actually have gotten very skillful. They definitely leveled up a lot. Maybe that's why I have new enemy types in my eye. I almost wonder if I should go do some grinding, because I'm under. I feel a little under-leveled all of a sudden. I did not feel under-leveled at all, like last stream, but you know, I think it's actually maybe because I've been doing I haven't been doing as many side quests. Like the last few story beats were so propulsive.
Let's go. Oh man.
Well. Oh my gosh, I thought he like paralyzed her. It's like, no. Ooh, she has new ones. Removes all physical status ailments from allies. Oh no, that's the same one. I didn't realize it was called Miraculous Voice. Clean up some side missions. Yeah, they're using a lot of specials. And I don't have the MP to catch up with the number of specials they're using.
This sucks.
So actually, I think I'm gonna go heal. Yeah, I think I'm maybe actually not ready to take on Bleach Japan yet. So let me see. Maybe I can actually head to the Sujimon Center, which is not a food place, but would be. I don't know what category that would be in. Could go do more certifications now that I've got more money. Man, I just wish I remember where that was. Romance Workshop. Oh, you know, that's actually what I should be doing. I should go upgrade my weapons, for sure. Let's see. Love Magic, Rose Blossom Cabaret. I've never been to the Cabaret. That seems like something that would get me something. I don't know what. I don't know what going to a cabaret is going to get me, but I'm sure it's something. Let's see. I should probably go deposit some money too. I think I'm getting a little nervous actually with the amount of money I have on me. I haven't game overed in quite a while, but you never know. You just never know what's gonna happen. Actually, from stream to stream, I have no idea what's gonna happen, which I actually really, really like. It does. This game, you kidding me? Going to the cabaret is like, it's gonna be a whole thing for sure. This music right now is it's like a different track. He's really running in these loafers. I got more passion from walking around so much.
You're gonna get stumped.
Come on now.
So this is what I need, more AoE attacks, man. He just kicked a traffic cone at me for zero reason. Yeah, there's a lot of violent crime on the street. It makes me think of, I don't know if anyone here is a River City Ransom fan. It's like a classic NES beat 'em up that I didn't play back in the day. I played, not recently, but you know, far after the NES era, but I really liked it. And there's River City Girls came out last year, I think, which is like a sequel beat 'em up game. But anyway, there's a really funny moment. Like, it's the same thing where, you know, just random people in the street are fighting you. And one of the characters is like, you ever noticed how everyone in our town is so violent? Like, everyone's just hitting each other all the time. Just punching people. And the other character's like, what? No? Which is, it's kind of funny to think, you know, it's like you just live in this universe where everyone's just doing violence on every corner.
Stats going up.
Evil skateboarders. Yeah, hey Ryfam, what is up? Yeah, the evil skateboarders are pretty radical. Some of them are called Skater Boy, Skater BOI, which makes me very happy and pleased. Which also, don't snooze on River City Girls.
You're gonna get stomped.
Not a really great pixel animation. I love the aesthetic of that game. Plus, who doesn't love a co-op beat 'em up? Come on, you can't say no to that. Oh no, he debuffed us. So the New Age hippies are the ones that heal everyone with their drugs. Of course. That's the healing type. Oh, Scott Pilgrim. Yeah. So like in the vein of that game, right? In the vein of like River City Ransom or Scott Pilgrim. Speaking of pixel art, Scott Pilgrim, my goodness. It's, I freaking love the art in that game. The animation is incredible. And it's been unavailable for so long, so if you've never played Scott Pilgrim, it's really good. I assume it won't be uber expensive when it comes out, because it's a 10-year-old game. It's a 10-year-old game that's not a Nintendo game, so it won't be $60, presumably. Yeah, the music's really good too. The music's really good. Really just everything about it. I'm clearly a fan.
Nice.
Alright. Man, there's a lot of people to fight on this street. In fact, it's a 10-year-old game. Oh, like it came out a long time? Yeah, or a long time ago.
Right. Try this on your side. This is my
Yeah. Come on now.
I'm not backing down.
Let's go.
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
That's, oh no. It was very violent. And he's super debuffed now and has status effects. Oh no. Don't. It crashes in with no regard for safety. This game has amazing flavor text.
Check this out. Okay, cocky.
We'll fight to the end.
Let's go.
This out. Let's do this.
After a certain age, everything that comes out feels new forever.
I'm not backing down.
I mean, this year just doesn't count, right? Like, this year doesn't count when counting time, because it was just a, like, time vortex. I guess this guy's kind of like the enemy equivalent of the breakdancer class. Oh my gosh! No, he just got up! Just wrecking him. Okay, you know what? You need to go. Well, the way they're adding characters, I would expect them to be assist trophies at some point, if not unplayable characters. Oh, I missed it. Gino and Mallow in Smash. Heck yeah, I would absolutely give them an unreasonable amount of money if they were in Smash. That would be amazing. The Nintendo Square Enix feud is over. I read something, don't quote me on this because I didn't really check it out too deeply, that Square Enix had like a lot of restrictions on having Sephiroth and Cloud in Smash. Like, you know, they didn't want them to have like English voice actors.
I don't know about this.
But yeah, I agree. We were talking Gino and Mallow in Smash, right? Like back when I was playing Mario RPG, but we didn't, I didn't think we were gonna get Sephiroth in Smash this year. And again, I was telling 8-Headed Boy this, but even though I don't really play a lot of Smash, I'm like, well, I have to have Sephiroth, clearly. Like, this is how they get you. I think what's killing me is not having Namba. I think that's why it's like taking me so long to get through these battles.
Gotta do something about this.
Because he was man, he was like my DPS character. I didn't even realize it. The sheer amount of life-changing things that happened in 2020, I feel like I've slipped through the time space or in a simulation. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Don't get caught.
Here we go.
You're in it now.
Ready now.
I'm up.
Or you're in a simulation where it's giving me everything I think I want, well then it's like a good year, at least.
The enemy is defeated.
Namba had passed on his breakdance fighting skills. I know, I'm gonna have to go make a Dachi, that DPS character or something. Yeah, let's chat or improve some gear. What can we craft? Ooh, flaming lumber. Can't craft that. A thundercrack bat. Ooh, that sounds cool. Man, there's there's all kinds of things I can get. Stun guns. What I want to know what the class is that just has like brass knuckles as its symbol. Also, what is this like crazy like ninja class? Also, I would like that. I would like to have that. Let's see. It's for the hostess class. Man, that's kind of cool. Maybe I should have had her stay a hostess. Bastard soda. It's not a bastard sword. It's a bastard soda. It's been a good year for me, but I don't like openly admitting that. You know what? I think I 100% get where you're coming from with that, but at the same time,
it works, right?
I think it's good. I think it's healthy to say you had a good year if you had a good year. Oh no, I used all my scorpions and now I can't make the thundercrack bat. Darn it. Should have saved those scorpions. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe strengthen this bat. The barbed wire has been removed from this bat, thus drawing out its original powers. Oh. Oh. Can't do that. I can do this.
Wow, pretty good.
Sweet. Wow, that is a lot better. I should have been doing this whole time. And then we're gonna get, ooh, let's see, pirate hats, trick hats. I wish they would like wear these in battle. That would be pretty sweet. A mirage coat. My rank isn't high enough to craft the rest of this stuff, but ooh, that's kind of cool. Oh, my facility rank is not high enough for any of these things. The only thing I could get would be a mirage coat. Yeah, I'll do that.
Looking good.
Happy to be having a good year, but openly admitting it can really alienate all those who have had a bad year, which is a lot of people. That's fair. Yes, we clearly need hats. A trick hat. Ooh, that's kind of fun. I'm spending all of my money right now, but like as far as I can tell, like this is what money is for in this game. Okay, I literally have just spent all my money, so oh, I can invest in her? I don't really have a ton of money to invest.
Ready to kick ass.
All right, well that's good. I feel good about the decisions that I just made. It's a little annoying I have to go to the pawn shop to sell stuff. Like I wish this was like any other RPG and I could kind of just sell stuff to anyone at any time. And then maybe oh, the parka is actually worse for him. Yeah, although I sold everything, so it's gonna be like Namba, oh, it's actually worse than what she has too. Oh, that's true. Oh, that's a flex. That's a flex. That's Pyralis flexing his new tier 3 sub emote. That's true. That's the sign of a good year right there. More corgi related stuff. Actually, did I even equip the thing? Yes, I did. And then the hat. You, good sir, are going to have a trick hat now. Wow, that was a lot of money for hats don't do that much, it turns out, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna save again after I do it. This isn't a flex. I woke up this way. Although that reminds me, there should be channel rewards now. So if you click on like the channel rewards in the lower left corner, the little like purple ball thing, there should be a thing that pops up that says Wolf Treats. And I have some things you can spend your channel points on. I'll probably add more things like, you know, I want to have things for like higher tiers of points. Like, you know, go hassle the dog and bring him on screen, you know, like stuff like that. I don't have anything like that yet, but if you wanna get your message highlighted, they have. I didn't know if they worked though. Right. I'm bringing this up because I went in and made sure it was actually set up, because I didn't think I had done it properly. Message highlighting. I know, yeah, such exciting perks. But if you can think of anything, you know, and there's other things too, like you can unlock sub emotes of tiers that are higher than what you're at, or even if you're not a sub, I think you can unlock an emote randomly. But if you, what do you call it? If you, ooh, that turned out. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Man, that's but yeah, if anyone can think of anything that would be like a fun little like something to have to spend, like if you can think of anything, it's like, man, I wish I could redeem my channel points for X thing, just let me know and I can consider adding it to something you can buy. Let's see. I mean, I guess I could do a little leveling? Although now that my weapons are better, hopefully I have like a better chance at just a better chance at life. I'll just do a little better at life now, hopefully. 100K and you have to go adopt a new dog.
Check this out.
Well, now I just want to add that in as an excuse to adopt a new dog.
You're in it.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Yeah, oh wow, I probably should have upgraded my stuff sooner, because this is way better. This is way better.
Yeah. Come on now.
Just shy of 25K, uh-oh. You're a quarter of the way to a new dog. You've got 59K. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to add some higher tier rewards. Well, I guess your question too. Have you ever seen anybody that has had anything like super fun in their channel points that you're like, man, that's a great idea? One of my streamer friends, she does like you can buy out like, you know, she can't say certain words on stream, or she can't like do, you know, or, you know, like challenges, like, oh, I have to play with one hand now. I know some people do stuff like that. So I have enough challenge. 500K and you have to go run with actual wolves. I feel like I don't need persuasion to do that. If there's a running with the wolves opportunity, I will take it.
I got this.
There's this really cool wolf sanctuary in Colorado. I follow them on Instagram. I actually really regret not going there when I lived in Arizona, closer to them. But I just love, they post a ton of like pics of the, you know, it's like a sanctuary, like a wolf rescue.
You're gonna get stuck.
What? Wow, that healed a lot.
I'm ready now.
But I want to pet all of them. Like every single one of them, I'm like, that is a fluker that I love. I lay back, so don't click the channel point bonuses. Well, one day you can just redeem them all in one fell swoop. Big dingy. And you have to stream it. I think I'd run with wolves without streaming it. Word ban is a fun one. Yeah, that actually sounds like a fun one. I'm considering that one. I just need like a yelling ban. No yelling in reaction to things. That would be the tough one for me. But yeah, if I ever do a charity stream, maybe that's who I should support. My namesake, actual wolves. Let's see. Man, I mean, I guess I'm almost to, can I really not go this way? Can I really not go this way? It's kind of, why are these trucks here? I do not want to have an awkward over the truck battle with these people. I just can't do it. There's a streamer that says like almost every other word and use the ban option as a way of eliminating it from her everyday speech. That's actually pretty productive. That's pretty smart, actually. That's making the stream work for you. Why can I not go up these alleys? This is kind of weird. Nope, sorry, good sir. But yeah, so Ra, you know exactly what I'm talking about with the word bans. Oh, so I get, so the alcohol, I'm like, why do I keep buying the alcohol? It's because it's so much cheaper than the energy drink. It does make you drunk, but, you know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? My party members are actually drunk like all the time because I keep like getting the alcohol to recover MP since it is cheaper. Maybe I don't want to fight you. 200K and the viewer requests a food for the next cooking stream. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I've been meaning to do another cooking stream. I thought it was fun. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed doing it.
We know you're a bunch of criminals. Open up already.
Oh man, that's an actual suggestion. Okay. Naomi Army.
That's right.
Oh! These nerds again. Kumi! Kumi!
Yeah!
If I win, I'm gonna choose Okonomiyaki. Actually, you know what I should do? You know what I should do is to make things themed to games. I actually did make beef bowls a couple weeks ago. Ichi's last meal of beef bowls. These gray dudes to clean up the gray zone. Oh, it's got that Kansai dialect, which I'm sure is. Oh, I was like, I don't know what kind of insult that is, but
Listen.
He's trying to pretend to not be a crime boy. Start by getting down on your hands and knees. Might not like the consequences. You hussy! I'm a hussy.
Come on!
You're the garbage under my heels. Man, they're... These are some vicious mockeries here. Yeah, I think the tone of voice I'm reading it in is really, not quite conveying the passion of what they're saying.
Come on now!
Ooh, I did not recover my SP before this. Actually, I'm gonna do a little of this, I think. There we go.
Thank you. Get alive.
I'm not that.
It's fun watching someone who can cook. I've seen some bootsy chefs on Twitch. I actually haven't watched a ton of cooking streams. I did a little bit in preparation for when I cooked, but that's actually not a category I've seen much. Don't make baseless accusations.
Let's go.
You know what? I'm gonna try and make you all very angry. Or not. Wrong thing. That's okay. This is better. Oh my goodness. I'm unreasonably mad.
Take your best shot. I can't. I'm fine.
Oh no, that breaks rage. Crap, I forgot. Oh well, that's fine.
Don't get caught.
I'm good to go.
Get alive. I'm up.
That'll do it.
Gotta hold it together.
You're gonna get stomped.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call in the pound mates on this. These fools. These fools don't deserve Nancy.
Your society's garbage!
Your society's garbage.
Take your best shot.
Your society's garbage.
I'm ready now.
Man, her weapon is so much better.
Let's go.
Her giant popsicle.
Don't get caught. This sucks.
Alright, Kume, it's just you.
That's the point of it all. You wanna go? I'm up.
Good bother. I'm ready now.
You're cool.
We'll fight to the end.
Bastard sodas. That's just a baking soda brick on a stick. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention to her health. Crap. I feel so bad now. That's okay. I can bring her back now, I think. Oh, I actually haven't used this yet. I know, this is an expletive heavy stream. Come on, come on. Oh no! It didn't work!
Your society's garbage!
I'm up.
Good fight! Ridiculous!
Hey.
How many of you against just us three? Yeah. Yeah, Kume. Yeah, that was actually what I was concerned about, is the leveling. I was like, no, don't take it away from her.
Yo.
Kume's like, they're a rough-looking crowd. They seemed like maybe they were criminals.
Yo.
That's right, Kume. You have no principles, Kume. A gray zone. Threw it back at him.
Sup?
Yeah, this'll teach you to make baseless accusations. Yes, right. Yes. many guys raid them.
Hey, yeah.
Ooh. A stealth mission. Unprecedented. Unprecedented for this group. Yeah, we totally look like this crowd. Just leave those guys in the street and walk away with their signs. Not sus. Totally not sus.
Oh yeah, here we fucking go!
That's one way to do it. That is one way to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a snack, actually, over here. We need a Yakuza guy licensed to operate a wrecking ball. Let's get Junichiro. Yeah, man, Junichiro is always talking about his bulldozing. Oh, it's this place. I forgot. I've been here before. I'm gonna select from the menu. See if we can get... I still have not discovered a combo meal. Bulgogi pairs well with rice. Okay, let's try it. And we'll also get some soju. That seems like an order.
Who's hungry?
Me.
It's so cute when they eat together.
Arigatou ne.
I'm feeling pretty good.
I could go for some bulgogi literally right now in this moment. If a bulgogi appeared before me, I would consume it. Post haste. Not yet. Not yet. It's not time yet. Because I need to... Equipped. Oh, nope. Oh, nope. That's right. I thought I upgraded my bat, but I didn't. Now I remember I didn't have scorpions. I need to acquire some scorpions first. Bulgogi is so good. I have yet to find a meat eater that doesn't like bulgogi. Personally. Man.
Arigato.
I'm full up on kimchi. Let's see. I guess I could go. I might go to what's it called? Survive first, because I think there's some leveling I can do with the characters. I know, it's so cute. Who's hungry? Me. Like, I think their response is just as cute too. Like little kids. And then they proceed to all get drunk together, and they are still drunk right now. I wonder if he's saying itadakimasu in Japanese. I actually always wonder that too. I have to assume.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. Here we go.
But yeah, the who's hungry phrasing is so cute. But yeah, so I think so going back to the bastard soda. I thought it was a popsicle, but yeah, I think it is just baking soda on a stick. Which does not make any sense. But neither does really anything in this game, so it's okay. I know, it's so cute. I love it. See, it's again that wholesome energy that this game brings.
Right.
You're in it now.
See, her attacks are actually, I guess her microphone was like her default weapon, so it kind of sucked. But her attacks actually do stuff now.
Here we go.
Yeah, man, I make transitions. You gotta catch up on this stream. You never know what I'm gonna be thinking or talking about. I forget what I'm talking about all the time. You just never know what topic's gonna come up. I think I also must have some plants to harvest at this point, right? Oh no, I didn't replant more plants! No! Let's see, the mysterious bulb. Which, like, it has to be an onion, I think. But I don't know. Mysterious seeds, for sure. Hey, nothing's truly off topic in this game. I guess I should have bought more CDs. Okay, let's see if I can get a bento from this guy now.
Welcome.
Ooh, I can finally get some of these things. Can't get the roses, but comforting. Oh no, I ate that mysterious fruit. I should have saved the mysterious fruit. I mean, I wish I could make a bonsai. A packed lunchbox. That'll be useful if we're ever out of MP. Nice. Does he sell scorpions? I don't believe he does. I think I might have to find the scorpions, because all the other bugs, you kind of have to find. Oh no, I need to be more appealing. Not appealing enough for her. Actually, I think, didn't I get like an item, like a stat item? Like a twist fragrance to improve my style. My personality has improved, my style is now garish. Okay, let's see what some of these sad characters are doing. Oh, okay, so remember when they went to that funeral and they all had suits? I'm just saying. I don't know where those came from. I don't know where those went. I don't know where they keep them.
You remember? We're doing that out-of-court settlement.
These people don't have homes.
Yeah, Takashi-kun scraped that guy's bumper. And he demanded Takashi-kun pay him 1,000,000 yen, so you decided to meet with the guy.
Hoping it's just a damn con man.
Wearing a suit to the settlement, huh? You really care about this kid, Adachi-san.
Well, there's one more reason I was thinking I should look sharp today.
Ooh.
You know how I sent a letter to Takashi asking for the contact info of the car owner? Takashi wrote back and said he wanted to be there when I meet the guy. Guess
I thought he was just gonna
to
come clean about not being a rich dude.
After 20 years of being sent money and all. You know, that whole time I came up with excuses to never meet Takashi. I just sent him letters.
So Takashi-kun's gonna meet Yamada-san for the first time today?
Yeah. I figured the least I could do is look the way a big shot should.
Except, even though it is a suit, it's pretty plain for a rich guy, ain't it?
Oh, give me a break, man. This is all I had. Anyway, I explained what's gonna go down here.
I mean, the fact he, again, owns other clothing.
Only thing left for me to ask is if you're willing to stay and back me up, Kasuga.
Why me?
Well, a real daddy longlegs would have a lackey with him, don't you think?
You know what this calls for? Karaoke. I need to, like, practice my karaoke game, man. I don't know why. I'm so bad at the karaoke minigame.
Fine. But when you interviewed Takashi 20 years ago,
it's rough.
It was in person, right? What if he remembers your face?
He was 5 years old at the time. No way he would remember me. Especially now that I probably look like his damn grandpa.
Here's hoping.
Oh, he's actually here. Wow. I didn't think we would actually see this character.
Takashi?
Yes, I am.
500k wolf treats, and Sweater does actual karaoke. Actually, my streamer friend I was talking about did,
Oh, no. It's just...
I don't remember if it was channel points, but something happened.
Started writing each other 20 years ago.
Where she ended up doing a singing stream.
We finally meet Yamada-san. Thank you so much for supporting me all
And
this
streams
time.
it. Yeah, that's definitely part of it.
I just enjoy lending a hand
500k.
to promising kids like you. That's...
I'll think about it.
That's what a philanthropist does.
So, why are we meeting here? What is this place?
No, it's a bar I run as a hobby. I'm a big jazz guy.
So you're also a patron of the arts.
Oh, so he's just gonna lie about it, like, with the owner there. He's just straight up.
And who are you?
Everyone's just part of this lie. I'm his lackey. Is that what he wanted me to say?
One of Yamada-san's
Gosh, that's
lackeys.
awkward.
Lackeys?
Yeah, you know, I follow him around.
Is that a job?
Am I making it and streams at macro?
Of course it is. A guy needs an entourage, right?
He misspoke. Everyone knows businessmen don't have lackeys. He's my secretary. My joke-loving secretary.
Sorry, Adachi.
Definitely an interesting guy.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.
That's such a real,
Now,
like, awkward gesture.
Where's the owner of this car you scraped?
His name is Hasegawa-san. He should be here soon. Oh, there he is.
Asking me to come all the way out here to a dive like this? All I can say
Oh,
is
so
you
by
better
settlement,
have my
you
money.
mean
There's a few
we're
things
gonna
I'd
fight
like to
this
ask you
dude.
first, Hasegawa-san.
Oh, you must be Daddy Longlegs. What do you want?
Why are you demanding $1 million for a scratch bumper?
Because this is no ordinary car.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know much about cars, but it looked pretty ordinary to me.
Ooh.
It may look like a typical sedan, but it's actually a top-of-the-line British luxury car. And now I have to send it back to England for
The
repairs.
British luxury. What is a British luxury car?
Mind telling us how the
Does that
accident went
exist?
down?
Well, I was just sitting there waiting for the signal, and this kid here, barely paying attention
British
to what he's
luxury
doing,
car.
of course, just pulls up right next
What
to me on
cars are
his bike.
British? I don't even
That's
know.
when his pedals scraped up against my bumper.
Takashi-kun, does all of that sound right to you?
I guess. It didn't feel like I hit anything. I mean, I felt the hem of my pants sliding along something.
Aston
but-
Martin. See, I don't even know what that is, but I don't
wish
know
it
anything
been hem of
about
your pants. When I heard the
this
scraping
world.
sound, I looked over just in time to see your pedal gouging the hell out of my paint job.
Really? Well, that's funny.
Rolls Royce. Oh, is that
If
British?
it
I
was
had
a
no
regular
idea.
sedan, all you'd be able to see from the driver's seat would be the hood. No way you'd see the bumper down below.
Oh, in my car, you can see it. Steering wheel's on the left, you know. You obviously don't know much about
Bentley.
foreign luxury cars.
On the left.
We need to see the car.
That's even funnier. Didn't you say the car was from England?
Oh.
Did you know British and Japanese cars both have the wheel?
Oh.
You might want to come clean before you dig yourself a deeper hole.
Oh.
I say the mark on the bumper was already there, and the car's about as British as me.
So what'll it be? Admit you were trying to pull a fast one and we'll let you go. But if you decide you want to keep bitching over nothing,
My
will
secretary.
have to intervene. By the way,
I'm not just Yamada-sama's secretary. I'm also his bodyguard.
Fuck.
so, it really was all a scam.
And a shitty one at that.
Wait, Yamada-san, did you know it was a scam from the start?
More or less. 1 million ain't much to a guy like me, of course, but us rich folks don't like our money going to criminals. We
That's
gotta
the
do our
rich
part,
folks.
you know?
We don't like
Wow.
it.
Rich people are so cool.
Rich people are so cool.
That we are.
That we are.
How about
So
that bar
awkward.
exam, Takashi? Think you'll pass this year?
Well, actually, I found out I didn't.
Oh no, we
Oh.
didn't pass the bar exam.
That's a shame.
But you know, the average age of the people who do pass is 29. So I figure as long as I pass it by then, I'm good.
Isn't that 4 years from now?
Yeah, and when I do become a lawyer, you'll be the first to know, Yamada-san.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks. I have some studying to do today, so I'm gonna get going.
Hang in there. 4 more years of sending money. Man, that's gonna be tough.
I'll go tutor him for the
hoping it only
LSAT.
takes 4
Or whatever
years.
the Japanese
What do you
LSAT
mean?
is.
If he's getting caught up in a simple
Or that's not the
scam
LSAT,
like
that's
this,
the bar
how's he
exam.
supposed to
The Japanese
understand
bar
finer
exam.
points of law?
Hey, now, don't be like that. No, he's just too honest, is all. And who
He's
knows?
just a pure
maybe he'll
boy.
pass
You know
it.
something about that,
I
Ichi.
sure hope so.
He's a pure
Well,
boy.
either way, at least he bought my rich guy act.
Yeah, well, we can thank my little performance for that.
Your performance? I was the one with the starring role. If there... You know what? Whatever, man. Let's just celebrate the fact that we pulled it off.
Yeah, with the cheapest drinks money can buy.
Yeah. Like he's skipping stones. Yeah, that's actually exactly what it's like. Adachi can now change to the host job. Oh, that's fun. I feel like I'm leveling up Adachi more than anyone. Okay, let's see what sad thing Sawako is doing right now.
Right.
More bonds, more jobs.
Yeah,
More jobs,
okay.
not
for
more
letting me
money.
know.
I actually haven't really figured out how to make money.
What's up, Sachan? Looking kind of down there.
Oh, Ichiban.
Something happened on the phone?
Just more Nanoha drama. I'm starting to get all too clear a picture of that jerk she's dating.
Oh yeah, Katsuragawa, right? The consulting
Maybe
guy.
he'll come here and I can beat him up.
The girls from the club looked into him. They saw him with Nanoha on a date. Look at this picture they took.
And that's Nanoha and Katsuragawa?
Yeah. Doesn't he look shady as hell? What is she thinking?
Look at the shady
I get
man.
what you're saying, but you can't judge someone just from the way they look.
Okay, take a look at this picture then. See the guy in the background with the sunglasses? His name's Yamashita, and he's like the bodyguard in Katsuragawa's creepy little posse.
Bringing a bodyguard on a date? Yeah, that's definitely out of the ordinary.
You think? And to make matters worse, the girls told me the conversation he had with Nanoha. It was 100% bad news. I'm sure Katsuragawa has it in for her.
What do you mean? What did you girls hear?
Katsuragawa's consulting firm isn't doing so
Been that
hot
guy in the
right
back
now,
with the
so he wants
sunglasses
to
many,
borrow
many
money from
times.
Nanoha.
How much?
$2 million.
He decided a date was a good time to ask for a huge loan? I think even I've got more game than this
Yeah,
guy.
Pyralis. Stand up for the sunglass
Nanoha
wearers,
said
the
no,
sunglass
right?
lurkers.
I mean, she needs that money to support her dad.
Actually, when my dad switched facilities, Nanoha found out she had a little more spending money. Apparently, she's already lent him $500,000, and now
So
he's
she was
asking for $2
like
million
paying
more.
for those people
Seriously? Good.
to keep
Even
her
if
dad,
Nanoha has
not
that
realizing
money
she was
to
paying
spare,
them to murder
she should be
him.
saving it for her future.
And now
And
she's just giving
Katsuragawa
money to this
knows
dude.
that. But somehow he found out Nanoha used to work at Otohime Land.
He did?
So he asked her to go back and start
I think
making bank
Nanoha
again.
is like not
What?
super
and this
smart.
is the guy who didn't even bother to help her when she was in trouble.
I think she
In
might
fact, I
not
think he
be the brightest
basically
little
stopped
bulb.
calling her right after Dad started to need round-the-clock care. But now that that's dealt with, and Katsuragawa knows about Nanoha's stint at the Soapland, he's trying to schmooze his way back in.
I mean, Nanoha's not an idiot. She can always just change the subject whenever he asks for money, can't she?
Don't you remember how she wanted to go out with him way back when I first said no? She was head over heels for him back then. I don't know how she feels now, but it sounded like she held off on saying yes or no, but I'm afraid she might actually go back to the Soapland.
You think so? Damn, this guy's a piece of work. If he really does roll with a biker gang, it must be he has the shit stuck on their tires. What other kind of guy would be pushing his girlfriend to work at a Soapland? To cover for his failures?
So you're having the exact same thoughts
That's
as
right,
me.
Ichi.
Nice to know
Tell
I'm
her,
not
Ichi.
crazy.
Crazy? Sachan, even if he wasn't such a bastard, Nanoha could
Nanoha
still do
deserves better.
We gotta get him away from her.
Girl,
Before she gets
you
scammed
deserve
and hung
better.
out to dry.
But Nanoha never listens to me. She's not about to start now.
I mean, I want to her to leave it to me, but I don't know if that's
How long has it
super
been since you tried
appropriate.
convincing her to break up with Katsuragawa? 7, 8 years, right?
Yep, and it sparked the huge fight.
What exactly did you say to her back then?
I don't actually remember too well. It got heated so fast.
Well, what if that was the problem?
A million treats and we watch
When you use
soaps on
strong
stream.
emotions to try to persuade someone, they just give you strong emotions right back. What if this time you kept it cool and gave her a few good logical reasons to dump Katsuragawa? Act like you're neutral about it, you know?
You're right. If I get myself or her all worked up, it'll only make it harder for her to think clearly. That's great advice. Thank you. I'll lay it all out calmly.
I'll lay it all out calmly, something I've never
Great.
considered before.
Do that, and don't give up.
Sorry to make you listen to all my family drama, Ichiban.
It's no problem. I care about Nanoha too. She's my ex-coworker after all.
Still.
That one day he had at that job, man, he takes it really seriously. He's like, I'm gonna avenge my boss. I'm gonna care about my ex-coworker, who was my coworker for one day, and I never saw her.
No way is this over. Wonder what'll happen. Look at me. I'm just as nosy as Sachan.
I'm just as nosy as Sachan. Drink scene. This game. Okay, let's see what bonus unlocks for her. Oh. That's good. I mean, I don't really have people not in my active party at this stage in the game, but I actually kind of thought, because I know there's more party members, I definitely thought I'd have more party members like at this point in the game.
Show me what you got.
Cool.
'Cause I've been doing this a while. I don't know when there are opportunities for. Wait, how far are you, Pyralis? Because you had tips about the management too. Did you buy this and like blaze through it? Actually, you know what? I have an affiliate link now. Mostly because of you, Pyralis, because you're the one that kept asking about it. Business management. Yeah, it's down in my profile. Man, so you've really been playing this, Pyralis. Whoa, where'd this ultimate champion come from? Just punching me for 144 HP. Okay, this is making me feel like I'm not ready and I need to go level, because this guy came out of nowhere to wreck us. Like, what the heck? Played a lot of the business management.
Let's go.
Okay, you need to chill, dude.
You're gonna get stomped.
Definitely something you want to do at some point. Okay. Can you just go do it all at once? Like, how much is there to the business management? I feel like I should go do it a little bit and then check back in, but actually maybe I should just, like, do it for longer. Oh my gosh! This is terrible. Okay, I'm gonna try and aggro him at least. No, actually, I'm gonna try and paralyze him again.
Let's go.
I'm just shook by this right now. I feel, I was gonna go do the next story thing. Now I feel so not ready to do the next story thing.
Much better.
Woohoo, it actually worked. I might run away from this. I might run away from this.
We're done here.
Okay, well, here's my chance to go do some more levels. I'm gonna eat because that guy basically just murdered us. That's a random encounter. I don't know what happened to the random encounters. Thank God. They got pretty darn tough. Okay, well, I guess we're going to not do that. Not fully done with it yet. Yeah, okay, well that's good to know if there's like bonuses and stuff. Because I wasn't really sure what the business would get me. It seemed vaguely important, but I couldn't super tell. I mean, there's all this stuff up here. I haven't really gone back up. There's just like whole areas of town I haven't been to before. Maybe I should just like see the world, man. See what's out there. Probably the most efficient leveling would be to just like actually go to the leveling area, but hey, why not? Maybe I'll find some cool items or something. I'll find some scorpions on the way. I just can't imagine where scorpions would even be. From like the places I've been, none of them seem very scorpion-y. Ooh. Scorpion? Nope. Like all the little moths and stuff are on trees. Is this where that dude was like, don't go down our ladder? Oh, I can't. Oh, why would I want to go down in that water? That's how you get a disease. Go walk the dog and get dinner. Sweet. Well, have a good one, Pyrelis. Have a good rest of your evening. Pet the Corgo for me. Oh man, okay. They are, I'm like, if these guys are gonna be like level 30 or something, I'm just gonna run away again. I'm just gonna be not having it.
Next time.
Right? Is this... I've like barely been to this area. This is an unexplored street. I was so close to getting hit by a car. I actually can't believe I didn't get hit by a car just then. There's like a little park over here? Cool. This is surprisingly pleasant. This is not what I expected to find.
Right.
Okay, let's see, let's see. Oh man, I would have felt so good if I had guarded that one. Okay, okay. There we go. There we go. Look both ways when crossing the street. Yeah, Brian, you think I would have learned that by now, but I clearly haven't. Look, there's like a little baseball field. Look at this. Isn't this grass too long? What if it gets caught in his shoelaces? Oh. Oh. Man, this is super chill, man. This is just Yokohama Simulator 2020. Got yelled at for fishing here. Ooh, scorpion. Scorpion, scorpion. Oh, an empty cicada shell. That's kind of fun. Hit the ball back at them. That would be awesome. That would feel really good. If you could deflect it. I mean, I've got the baseball bat, you know? Not using it for its intended purpose.
Cool.
You're gonna get this dumped.
of these enemies make me feel like this is probably an area I was supposed to go to sooner. So I wonder if I missed anything important over here. Oh, this is the edge. This is the edge of the city. I can't actually go to the Ferris wheel. It's so disappointing, honestly. Oh, is this a batting cage? What is this? See, you just go anywhere in this game and you get rewarded. What is this? Can I play this? I can't play this. Why can't I play it? Why can't I play it? If I can get this next pitch, I'm gonna confess my love to Emma-chan. Challenge course or home run course? I don't know. Uh-oh. Swing bat. Beginner 1. Okay. 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 Gosh, I feel like this is gonna go badly. I have to be honest.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Okay. Nope. That was not it. Oh, nope, that was not it. This is so bad. Okay. That was too soon. Wow. I am not doing well at this. What is this? Oh, you have to move the cursor to where the ball is. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay.
Nice! Nice.
So it's wild that the batting cages are like somebody actually throwing a ball at you and not a machine. Is this what batting cages are like in Japan?
Nice!
Probably not, right?
Nice.
Man, I could vibe on this, honestly.
Okay.
Man, that was a real B rank. Do I get something for that? That's just for funsies? I think that was just for funsies. Well, that was actually pretty fun. See, again, this is like what's great about this game is I'm just gonna go to a random area of the map I haven't been to yet, and it's like, oh, batting cages. I'll just play batting cages. This game really has yeah, exactly right, exactly right. It's like truly everything. You go to do any random thing, and it's like, sure. I don't need that waypoint anymore, man. I'm just cruising now. I'm just feeling it. I'm just feeling this beautiful city with its beautiful batting cages and other activities. Like, what's this? Some kind of museum? It's not... Oh, no, it's not. It's not on the map, so I can't go into it, but, you know. This is kind of the edge, the top edge of the map. I assume more is gonna open up, because like the world became more open after, I don't remember what point in the game, so... I'm assuming some of those edges that are just like red X's are gonna be cleared out.
Cool.
You're gonna be in a whirlwind. Here we go. Gotta help.
Easy. Let's go.
Like, is it baking soda on a stick? I can't tell what she's holding. No scorpions. These guys don't have scorpions. Oh, it's just a parking lot. It's nothing. Man, this is just like a very chill area. Oh. I clearly can't. I can't have a stream without that happening. Like, I literally don't think I've ever played this and not had that happen at least once. I can't think of a stream where I haven't gotten hit by a car, honestly.
Right.
I got this.
Right now.
500k Wolf Treats and Sweater has to dodge every single car. I like it, but if she gets hit, then karaoke. Okay, I was gonna say I like it, except I don't want to make promises I can't keep. But yeah, if there's a consequence when I get hit, inevitably get hit by a car. I should have more faith in my ability to look both ways before I cross the street, but clearly I don't. Clearly that is not what I'm about in this life. See, I looked a little bit. I can probably do another quiz, right? Do I have enough money? How much money do I have? Oh, that is not nearly. I'm never gonna get through these certification exams, man. It's kind of a bummer. I'm just trying to better myself, and I don't have the yen to make it happen. I need to go beat up more people.
Cool.
Uh-oh, now we're back in the intense people. He is weak to this bastard soda, though.
Let's go.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Oh man. This is the update to the other guy with the soda bottle, right? This is a new soda bottle guy. The Snack and Sprinter. Oh, the other guy was the Dash and Diner. This is the Snack and Sprinter. Man, she's getting those like multiple enemy attacks. I love when they follow up when there's just that sliver of health yet left. It's like, yeah.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Go away.
No, I think it's a popsicle. I think it is a popsicle. I like how that's like the most pressing question I have right now. Is like, what is she holding? Why is she singing into it? Like, I have so many questions. All right, well, I filled in well, oops. Don't mind this hole. I filled in a pretty good little portion of the map up to the edges. And it looks like I have a little more exploration to do up in this area before I have kind of filled out the map a little bit. But that'll be for next time. So have a good Tuesday. Have a good Saturday. I'll see you all on Tuesday. Have a good one. Think of cool channel point things, and have a good afternoon/evening on the rest of your Saturday. Peace out, friends.